Hey everyone, hello YouTube, what's up? Oh, I got back from my workout and I wanted to come in here because I was thinking summer is around the corner. It's like we just had Memorial Day. I know official summer is June 21st, but let's be honest. If you ended up, it was a cold winter. I live in Florida, but I heard I have family on the Northeast in other areas, and I know how cold it got. And I just want to tell you that sometimes when that happens, we don't exactly have the same level of motivation. So no matter where you are in the world, unless you're in Australia where it's your winter, if you want to slim down for summer, this is exactly what I would do. So if you are new to me, I'm Kathryn. I'm a nutritionist, holistic. I also have a background. I'm a winner of the INBF fitness competition for best body. I've had a background for fitness for God knows, 20 some years now. And I've supported thousands of women in getting their ideal body, releasing weight without dieting, without doing crazy workouts, and truly feeling and looking amazing. And it's so much of it is mindset, but let's go into some tactical tips that I want to share with you here. If you want to go into the self-concept that you need to release weight, I will link it below. Because it is about an identity, because we don't want to lose it and gain it back again, right? But to slim down to summer, here are my quick tips that will work for you when you do them. I promise you. Tip number 1, focus on whole, real foods. I'm an advocate for clean eating. I do not subscribe to keto and intermittent fasting and all these different fads and diets and all the things. As an ex-chronic dieter who was borderline with different eating disorders, meaning that at the time when I was struggling with weight, the only two that really existed were like bulimia and anorexia. And they didn't fit the mold for me, but what I did have was orthorexia nervosa. And that's where you go hyper into eating clean and being so healthy, and you restrict so much, and then you rebel with a binge, but you don't necessarily purge or anything of that nature. So, and some people don't end up binging, they just go into very, very strict dieting and food rules. So I'm very, very big on whole foods, clean foods. And here's why I love clean eating so much. And I know you will too. When you eat this way, you don't need to count calories. You don't need to count macros. Because automatically you're eating things that, one, your body knows what they are so it can digest it, right? Your body's like, oh, that's an apple. Oh, that's a sweet potato. Oh, okay, I'm now eating meat. I'm eating fish. It knows these are whole, real foods. I'm not talking about things in bags and boxes. And yes, I know things a lot of times are genetically modified and different things when it comes to animal protein. But for the purpose of this video, step 1 is clean eating. Whole foods closest to their natural state will immediately create a calorie deficit for you without you doing anything. And it helps with elimination, it helps your body to detoxify naturally, and it also helps with digestion. All right, step 2, add in movement. Now, for all my ladies in midlife and above, if you're 35 and over, guys, I'm 46. I'm telling you right now, get out of crazy chronic workouts where you are killing yourself. It is not necessary. Maybe you did that before. You don't need to do it now. It's actually going to work against you. We don't want to make it hard for your body to release weight. Your body now, it does better with zone 2 cardio. Mix that up with a few days of a 20, no more than 30-minute HIIT workout. What is HIIT? High intensity interval training. That would be like sprinting for a minute and then going down to walking, or jogging for a minute and then walking for 30 seconds, right? I'm not big at this stage in the game. And age, again, if you're 35 and over, I would steer clear of doing crazy burpees and things of that nature. We don't need to jar the body. Your body's going through enough changes at this time, and that's when the body will hold weight. So that's not what we want to do. Now, if you are 35 and under, HIIT workouts are beneficial and you could do them more often. For that 35 and above, I would say HIIT training 20 to 30 minutes, 3 times a week, and the rest you want to focus on lifting heavy. Why do we lift heavy? I know there's a lot of controversy around this. I know that some people will say you don't need to lift heavy at all. Others would say that you do. I'm also a firm believer you can do body weight, but we've got to really work our muscles. But I actually will say, yes, do body weight. If you are just getting started doing a body weight squat, doing push-ups, these things work, right? They definitely do when you work them and you're consistent. However, if you want to see your body change more quickly and you want to change the shape of your body, which the purpose of today's video is a summer slim down, right? We're like right on the cusp of summer here. So what I'm going to tell you to do, step one is you're eating whole foods close to the natural state. Step two, you're going to start moving at least 30 minutes a day. And if not, you're going to take whatever I'm saying and you're going to add a day, or you're going to add 30 minutes. You're either going to add a workout or you're going to add another 30 minutes. And my ideal for any person's body is 3 days of HIIT training, on alternate days lifting heavy and doing 30 minutes of cardio. So you would do 30 minutes of weight training or 45 minutes and then 15 to 30 minutes of cardio at the end. The more you move, the more it's going to work for you, right? Because what are we doing? Your body isn't, we're animals by nature, guys. We do not want to sit, right? Remember when the whole cliche, sitting is the new smoking? Well, it's true. We're sitting on our butts. We think going into a gym for 45 minutes means that we're active. That is not active. When we look back on our parents and their parents, they were out in farm fields all day. They were doing manual labor all day while they were taking care of their kids. Right. And while they were still walking in and doing all these things, we are very, very sedentary. And if you're just counting on that one workout to be the thing that's going to change it for you, that workout is really for mental health. Now, when we want to change and reshape the body, why I love strength training and lifting heavy is because you're having an extended calorie burn. It's not just, when you're on that elliptical, by the way, those machines lie, cut that number in half. If it tells you burn 300 calories, you only burned 150. I'm sorry to tell you, please don't hate me, but it's true. The only two real pieces of equipment in the gym that tell you the actual number that are cardio related would be that of a treadmill when you put your information in, and the revolving stairs. Other than that, any equipment that's cardio based, it is telling you a number that's double what it really is, okay? So when you get off of, the elliptical and you're like, I burned 500 calories, I'm sorry to tell you, you did not. You burned 275 calories, which is about a half of a turkey sandwich. Unfortunately, these are just the things that we want to know, right? We want to educate ourselves. Don't kill the messenger. We want to educate ourselves. And what I see so many people do, so many of my clients are like, yeah, but I worked out today. And then they're like, oh, I can have that piece of cake at work. It's like, that workout burns like 200 calories. That was like a piece of toast with some avocado on it at breakfast. That you didn't, we don't want to look at a workout as like, oh, okay, I just worked out this hard. This means I can eat all the things. I want you to think of a workout as, first off, change the word workout if it's triggering. Go to movement, right? I love moving my body. My body loves to work for me. And I want you to really, as a woman, sit there and go, this is my mental health reset. This is because it's balancing your hormones. It's helping with digestion. It's boosting your metabolism, and it's making you sane. Because ladies, we have so much on our plate. I know we have come so far from where we once were, in terms of the respect that we get from people, the having support. And I would still say there's still a lot on our plate. It's still, it's great that we're in the workplace, but now we're in the workplace, we're moms, we're this, we're that. We've got so many balls in the air, and we were given the gift of actually being able to multitask. Men, it is proven that they are single focused. That's why when you're talking to your husband and you're like, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you even hear me? And he's like not listening at all. And then he says that he heard you. And then you go, well, why didn't you pick that up? I just told you. And he's like, I didn't hear you say that, because he wasn't listening. Not because he doesn't want to listen to you, and not because he wants to be a jerk, but truly because he's focused on what he's focused on. The worst time to ask your partner, if they're a man, to do something is when they're focused on something. Wait till they have no distraction, and then watch what happens, because they'll do it and they'll hear you. They might not do it when you want them to, but they'll do it, right? Okay. Remember, when you're getting people to help you, we don't want to control. We need to release control, all my controllers. Generally, if you've been a dieter, or you're really wanting to, if you've been a dieter and you're into real health and wellness, generally you're also a controller and a bit of a type A personality. So when we do ask people to support us and be there for us, we need to step back and not try to control it, i.e. stand over them while they're, like filling the dishwasher and being like, you didn't do it. No, I'm just going to redo that for you. It's like, let them go. Now, this has nothing to do with slimming down for summer, but a little sidebar coaching for those of you who need it. Here it is. Or those of you who wanted it, because anything that flows through me is meant for you. That's what I know to be true, because I always just say, God, use me, and things come out of my mouth and I never know why. So now, the other thing that I want to tell you with slimming down for summer, we talked about Whole Foods. We're going to get rid of everything with bags and boxes in our fridge. And if you're going, Melissa, I have a family and they need those things, great. Put them in a cabinet, but they're not for you, okay? Just focus on you. We're focusing on you. We get to take care of you. 2, what you're going to do is move your body. You're going to add either an extra workout or another 30 minutes. So if you're not doing anything at all, then I want you to meet yourself where you're at. That's the name of the game. If you're working out 3 days a week, add on a 4th. If you're working out 5 days a week, add on a 6th, or add on more time, or add on more strength. If you're not working out at all, I want you to start to commit, and I want you to say that I'm putting it in my calendar. I am showing up. Put I am committed below, and let's do this, girls. Let's do this. So you need to be accountable, and this means putting in the calendar. Now, if you're sitting there and you're going, okay, I'm going to wake up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7, but on the other days I'm going to sleep in, that it does not create healthy habits. You need to wake up at the same time every day, even if you're not working out that day. So meet yourself where you're at. Please, all of my go-getters that are like, I don't work out at all. I'm going to start 7 days a week. No, you're not, because you're going to burn yourself out. And then you're going to end up going, oh my gosh, you're going to do so much. You're going to feel so great. And then somehow it happens all the time. Trust me, I've been doing this. Like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years. Do you know how many women we've got to go through our programs? And I love the excitement. And I always say, do what's realistic for you to stick to. If you know that you can do 4 days a week, please just start with 4 days a week, or start with 2 and build up to 4. But going like, I'm going to go 7 days a week, you're going to burn yourself out, or you're going to do 7 and then you're not going to do anything. And that's not what we want. Now, okay, we talked about movement. We talked about lifting heavy. What does lifting heavy mean? Lifting heavy means I'm lifting weights that I can only do 6 to 8 reps. What are reps? Reps would be, I'm going to do a bicep curl. I can only do 6 to 8. And then what happens? You literally need to like drop the weight because your muscle has gone into atrophy. We want to do 6 to 8 reps. And we want to do 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps, 3 sets, right? And you can mix this up as well. When we lift heavy, it's going to define your muscle more quickly. We're actually going to break down the muscle tissue. We'll get into this. I go deeper in this in other videos. So you're going to lift heavy. Why are we lifting heavy? To transform our body, to boost our metabolism, and to have an extended calorie burn, while also strengthening our muscles and our joints while we age, and aging backwards, helping with our cardiovascular health, our endurance, our longevity, and it helps you to look younger. It just does. Okay, now what else would I do to slim down for summer? I would have kitchen hours, meaning I would not go into the kitchen. Ideally, guys, if you really want to drop weight, I know there's a lot of controversy around this too, and you could listen to whoever you want to, but if you're here and I'm speaking to you and you're like, I like this chick, she gets me, then, did I just say chick? I guess I did. Then I would tell you this. I've seen it in my own body, and I've seen it with my clients, and they all tell me when they close the kitchen and they have their last meal, their last dinner at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and they close that kitchen, they see their belly dramatically get reduced more quickly. Their belly is flatter, they wake up hungry, they have a morning elimination, and they feel so much better. Another thing that I really want to tell you, so kitchen hours, ideally be done eating. And if you're going, well, I can't really do that, trust me, you can. And I say this because we do what we commit to. Decide right now, if you're like, I'm done, I want to feel good, I want to slim down in the next 30 days, I'm committed, I'm ready, I don't want to diet, and I want to see a change in my body. Eat whole foods, get rid of all things with bags and boxes, start moving your body, commit to at least 10,000 steps a day. If you're not going to do anything else, and when you do it, please don't do it at a leisurely pace. I want you to move your arms, you're going to keep your core tight, and you're gonna go, girl, right? Like get one of my playlists here and just listen on repeat. I created awesome new playlists for you guys that are designed to support you in releasing weight effortlessly and getting your body where you want it to be so you can thrive in life and go achieve your dreams. I don't want your body and your weight to be what holds you back from showing up powerfully in the world and pursuing your dreams, okay? No more of that. We're all going higher and we're doing it together. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So let's do it together, right? Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do, Obviously, everyone talks about it, and there's a reason. Our body is comprised 73% of water. The more you drink water, the more water is going to support you. It assesses your hunger. It helps you with digestion. It helps speed your metabolism, helps you to feel fuller longer, and it helps you with mental focus and clarity. You are detoxifying your body, and you're helping your body every step of the way. Get a 1 liter bottle. I love the Brewmate. I know everybody loves Stanley. I personally love the Brewmate because you can put anything in it. My personal concoctions, if you, I have my Sip Yourself Slim book on Amazon down below. It's got my Sip Yourself Slim waters, one of my favorite that I'm going to tell you right now. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which helps again to eliminate fat around the midsection, helps to digest fat, aids and acts as a digestive enzyme for the body. This is really, really great. 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of organic lemon juice or a half a pressed lemon, cinnamon and dash cayenne pepper, filtered water, add stevia to taste. This is like your all natural Gatorade, and it's also going to flush your body. It's going to detoxify. It's going to give you a flat belly, and it's actually going to stave off cravings. You're going to love it. I promise you. And so is your body. Okay. The next thing that I want to tell you to do, you have to do this, ladies, especially those of you that are 40 and above. If you're in perimenopause or menopause, it is vital for you to get 8 hours sleep. I know men can survive on 4 hours and 5 hours, but as ladies, we need 8 hours of sleep. Whatever you can do. Here are a few keys to help you to sleep. Okay. You're going to get sleepy time tea or yogi bedtime tea. You're going to steep 4 tea bags in half a cup of water because we don't want to pee all night, right? Like it's just not fun, especially when you're having really great dreams or you're in like a super deep sleep and then that happens and then you're up with all your thoughts. We're not going to do that. You're going to steep in half a coffee cup, right, of water. And you're going to drink that down 30 minutes before going to bed or an hour before going to bed. Another thing that's super, super helpful is magnesium. There are different types of magnesium. I love magnesium oxide. Magnesium citrate is going to act more to help if you struggle with IBS of constipation. That's going to help you to have morning eliminations. There's also magnesium glycinate. I don't know which one is best for you. You're not like my clients. I'm able to look at all their records and everything. I don't know, but those are the 3 forms. You can also get one that's chelated and one that that combines all 3. Now, why am I talking to you about magnesium? Because after the age of 35, women are deficient in magnesium, and it is necessary for weight release, weight maintenance, for sleep, and detoxification and helping our bodies to eliminate. So adding magnesium is so supportive to the body in helping you get to where you want to be and slim down, right? So we've covered sleep. Sleep is necessary. Ideally, if we're looking at ideal sleep doctors will tell you that the temperature you want to have pitch black. So get nightshades or get a sleep mask. You want to have the temperature, the thermostat, ideally at 60 degrees. And I know you might be going, oh my God, I'd freeze everybody. But you will have the best night's sleep. You won't even know what to do. Be done eating 4 hours before bedtime. And ideally you want no LED screens, no blue lights, right? So you can change the setting on your phone within 2 hours of going to bed. Please stop scrolling. It actually activates the mind and it's going to make it very, very triggering. Not only are you going to have restless sleep, you're going to have difficulty falling to sleep, and you're going to have poor dreams. Now, if you want to hear how I manifest and what I teach my clients in terms of mindset of visualizing themselves, you'll see how important it is that when you go to bed at night, you are getting yourself in the space of preparing your mind for what you want to achieve the next day. So the last thing you want to really be doing is be on Instagram in comparison or anything else. Even if it's something funny, we really want to focus internally on you. And that's the last piece that I'm going to say is see yourself as that version of you that has the body. See yourself as the version of you that is thriving, that feels good, that is healthy, right? That is so important. And I'm sorry, my last thing that I'm going to say is up your protein intake. Your protein, you really want the grams of protein to be at your same body weight. So if you're 130 pounds, you'd want to consume 130 grams of protein. Protein staves off cravings. It keeps you fuller longer. It builds lean muscle. And when I tell you that it's going to give you that focused energy when you have protein at breakfast, you will be fuller longer, and you will be focused throughout your day. And this is what we want to have. If you want more information like this and you want me to do another video on how to slim down before summer with even more tips, I'm happy to do that for you. I'm so grateful for you. I wanted to hear from you. Which tip are you going to implement today? And are you excited? Because this is going to be your best summer ever. I promise you. Do these tips. This is your healthy girl era. And now is your time. Let's do this together. I am here. If you want more support from me, we have my Love Your Body, Lose the Weight program on sale now for 83% off, where I literally provide you everything that you could ever need to not only release the weight, but keep it off for life and become the woman that you've always wanted to be. It's linked below. I would love to see you there. If you want more around life, mind, body mastery, then join our ongoing membership program called Limitless Academy. And girl, it's a whole other level. You will be on another level. You can learn more about that below. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And please share this with whoever needs it. Give a like, subscribe if you like me. I'm here 2 days a week. Well, actually, I'm here a lot more than that, but at least a minimum of 2 days a week, daily posts and live videos. So all my love, guys, I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's make this our best summer ever together. All right? All my love. Bye.